Greetings, my fellow eagles and the entire world. This is Eagle Emmanuel Mensah with inspirations and guidance from Eagle Alan Mensah in the unseen world, coming into your homes and your minds with a message of empowerment and enlightenment. Today is the 4th of September in the year 2024. And the Bible says this is the day the Lord has made. And for that matter, we should rejoice and be glad in it. And so I take this opportunity to invite the whole world to join me to give thanks to God for the day that He has granted unto us and life in general. Life is beautiful. Life is wonderful. Life is glorious. Life is God Himself, flowing through all things, including mankind. Today, I'm going to speak to you on the topic, you are manifesting only the essence of your thoughts. I repeat, you are manifesting only the essence of your thoughts. The human being can be likened to a tree. And every one of us, just like the tree, we are bearing fruits after the kinds of our nature. And so Jesus Christ, in His days on this earth, at one point, stated that you will know them by the fruit or by their fruits that they are bearing. And so every human being is clothing him or herself with the essence of his or her own thoughts. And that is the fruit that you are bearing. Well, when Jesus made that statement, we only took it that people who do good, you will know people who are doing good, like they do charity, they love people, they are kind, they are this. And so we just took it surfacely. But it goes beyond that. The human being is a complete package. The totality of life, of your life, is the manifestation of the essence of your thoughts. And therefore, you only have to look at your life and assess it in totality, not only in relation with our human relations, just like how you relate with people, how you are kind. And as a matter of fact, most of these things, some people, we fake it. We just want to be known by other people as the way it's been described or prescribed by our religious leaders or community leaders. And therefore, we fake it. And therefore, even once a person is doing this charity and other things, if someone accidentally steps on the person's toes, then he or she brings out the real character. You see, the real fruits. So the fruits that we bear are the things that we exhibit into our lives. Your poverty, your richness, your health, your sickness, everything about you is the manifestation of the essence of your thoughts. And it is by this that you are known by the world. So the statement by Jesus Christ it goes beyond what we have been told that we should do, and will be known by the fruits that we do, by our fruits. But it is about your whole life, every aspect of your life, even the way you look. If you are moody, you are showing the essence of your thoughts. If you are lively, you are showing the essence of your thoughts. Everything that you will do, everything that your body will project into the universe, into the world, is the essence of your thoughts. And so it is with your surrounding. If your surroundings are beautiful, you have taken time to make it beautiful. And it is by thought that you did it. And that is the fruit you are bearing. So it's the essence of your fruit. You are manifesting it into the world. If you are living in dilapidated environment, or if your area or your environment is unkempt. In the same way, it is the manifestation of the essence of your thought. So everything that we do in this world, we cannot do it without tracing it, or we cannot look at it without tracing it to the root, which is thought. So thought is the cause of everything, and therefore your life experiences are simply the manifestation of your thought, the thoughts that you are predominantly dwelling on all the time. And that is why you need to be a deliberate thinker. Think purposefully. Think on purpose. Only what you want to see in your life. Okay, so now let us move on to see how our thoughts becomes the fruit that we bear. And if we take some of our bodily qualities, the way what we project into the world, I'm going to explain this so that you understand it very well. And we would take something like some of the qualities or some of the behaviors we project into the world, such as being lively or being moody. They are the manifestation of the essence of your thoughts. And how does this come? To be lively is emotion. That means you are happy. So you are demonstrating your happiness to other people. So you are bearing the fruit, and everyone that looks at you picks this fruit and eats it, and that is why they enjoy you. So someone says, I enjoy being with this person. So the person is eating your fruit, just like the person takes a mango or orange and eats, and say, I enjoy this mango, you see. And so your fruits, such as lovely, being lovely and kind, are the fruits you are bearing. And then we also have other fruits that we abhor. We don't like it. They don't taste well. And those ones are our unhappiness, our sadness that we project into the world. A human being looks at it, and then they pick them and they eat it, and they say, no, they spit it out. No, I don't like it. And so there are some people that even if you give other people millions or billions of dollars to stay with them, to do even something with them for a minute, they will resist. They will not do it because they will not enjoy the fruit that they are bearing. You see? And so everything comes down to the thought. But how do we project these emotions? How do we project these bodily qualities that we project into the world? That sometimes people like it and sometimes people don't like others. Now, you are a complete human being. You existed as a soul or in the non-physical, as part of the overruling presence, that spirit or the presence, the energy that animates everything in this world. Then this part of you, as part of God, if I'm using the word God, projected itself into an earthly body to become you with a personality. And therefore, your thinking and the thinking of that part of you, which projected some of itself into your body, as you must always be in sync, must always be in alignment. You must be together. And so when you are together, you are thinking in alignment with the thinking pattern of your brother's side or your higher perspective or God, then you feel complete. And your completeness is demonstrated into your outer world as joy, happiness, lively. You attract people who want to be with you because you are exhibiting or you are manifesting the true essence of the nature of God based on the thoughts that you are thinking. That means you are a complete human being. You are full. You are grounded there. That is it. And then the other side is when you think in opposition to the thinking pattern of your broader perspective or your soul or God, then it means you lose contact or connection, so to speak, with your higher self, the source of everything to you. And therefore, you become, it's like you do not have power to do anything. And when anything is separated from a part of something is separated from the main part. What we hear or what we see is confusion. And so, because of the separation or the disagreement in thinking, you feel the pain or you feel the disappointment that you are no more together. And therefore, you project this kind of emotions into the world as sadness, as wickedness, as someone who is lack of happiness, is lacking happiness. It means you have no connection with the source that you're supposed to get everything from. You see? And so that one too is the manifestation of your thoughts that you are projecting, the essence of your thought. So your thoughts, based on their nature, will align you with your higher self to be a lively and a wonderful person, an inspirational person, someone every human being on earth would like to be with you or would like to be with. And that is you bearing the essence of your thoughts or you manifesting the essence of your thought. In the same way, if you think in disagreement with your higher self, your soul, in that way too, you become discordant. And therefore, whatever you are projecting, your emotions are discordant. And no one would like to be with a person who is out of touch or who is not in tune with him or herself. You see, and all these things are rooted in thought. And so your manifestation, everything that you manifest in your life, looking at it from this human relation, that the emotions that we project into the world are the manifestation of the essence of our thoughts. And if we project or if we move on from this level to even our after experiences, things like who we are. Someone is powerful. Whenever he stands to speak, everyone wants to listen. Other people, too, when they begin to speak, people begin to sleep. Someone will come and you ask someone to go and do something, the person will be terrified. The person will be shivering. He has no power. Some people too will just stand there and do it effortlessly, happily. Why? It is because of the same factor, thought. The one who is exhibiting fear is manifesting only the essence of the thought or of his or her thought. It means what he or she is thinking about a particular assignment is different from what his higher self, his broader perspective or soul is thinking about. And therefore, he has detached him or herself from the source. And since you are no longer linked with the source or the source of power, then you feel terrified. That is how it is. So, to become powerful, to become someone who inspires people, is to seek alignment between the two parts of yourself. Any man or woman that is in tune with him or her higher self is a powerful person. That person can do anything. And that is a manifestation of the thoughts of the person. The person thinks only in one direction. And that is only the things that comes to support his or her happiness, joy. He or she doesn't seek happiness and joy from outer things. And then that is also another level. If we move on to some of the things that especially the key things that in human beings, our life, we are always conscious of is our wealth, our finances, whether we are poor or we are rich. Our health, whether we are healthy or we are unhealthy, we are sick. All these things are the manifestation of the essence of your thought. That is the fruit that you are bearing. And people will see it. They will like it or dislike it. So your sicknesses comes as a result of tension between you and your higher self. When you entertain negative thoughts, it becomes a builder. You feel the negative emotions that your thoughts are creating your thoughts are creating as a result of the disconnection between you in the lower self and the higher self. And therefore, this negative emotion becomes tension. It is your body that projects it. And if you don't take the right action to reduce it or to make sure that you move yourself back into positive thinking. That means you are feeding your body with toxic poison. You are poisoning yourself. And so people will go about and exhibit all this kind of negative feelings, negative thoughts. And sometimes they'll say that they are showing their power. Then all of a sudden, they get into health conditions, heart attack, and all these kind of things that we are seeing in this world. Mental issues are as a result of tension in our bodies. And it is because we lack understanding about how we operate at these two levels. Any man or woman that is in tune with him or herself, even if he happens to attract any disease, the person gets out of it quickly. But if you are prone, if you have already boiled your internal organs with negativity, anger, and all these kind of things, anything that passes by puts you down for a longer period. And all these things are the manifestation of the essence of your thought. So begin to think in a positive way. Begin to think in a way that brings joy and happiness. As a matter of fact, most people would disagree with you. They will argue with you that in this world that we are, it is not even reasonable for you to think that you can be happy. And therefore, they think that unhappiness is their right to be. Now they indulge in it. You see, negative emotions are only to serve as a message to us that we are moving away from our higher self. That is our internal guidance system. And it is the manifestation of the thoughts that we are entertaining at their lower level. And once we correct ourselves or we bring ourselves back to our higher self, we will feel good. It is just like you having your hand in fire, and then you take it out and put it in water. You feel good. But if you take your hand from one fire and put it in another fire, you keep on burning. But that is what human beings we are doing. And so we create all these discordant life experiences in our life. Poverty and all these things that we are talking about are the manifestation of the essence of our thought. Therefore, if you are going through any of these things, it is not even about the job you are doing. It's not about your profession. But it is about you taking control of your thoughts, your thinking patterns, and your feelings in the first place. And when you do that, you will bear the fruits of the presence of God in you. And the presence of God is abundance. The presence of God is good health. The presence of God is every positive thing that we can ever think of. You'll be a person that all human beings would like to be around, to be with, for you are the embodiment of the true nature of God. Therefore, we are all manifesting the essence of our thought. Thought is powerful. Thought is the beginning of everything, and thought is the the creator of everything. Therefore, take control of your thought. Take control of your mind. Think purposefully. Be a deliberate thinker, and think about only the things that can promote or will promote your good health, will promote your well-being. If you are doing anything in life and the thing doesn't make you feel good, stop it and look for something different, because it means you are not in alignment with yourself. And then, if anything, you have to work yourself back and begin to think about that thing in a positive way before you begin to do it. Everything that you love, everything that you adore, you will never have any problem dealing with. No one will love something to have problem dealing with it. In the same way, no one will hate something to be able to do it and do it efficiently. And so all these things are very simple things that we can look in our life and experience and then analyze it. And all comes as a result of the relationship between our lower self and our higher self. And it's all this relationship is maintained or destroyed either by our thoughts, depending on the nature of our thought. Negative thoughts sever the relationship between us and our higher self. Positive thoughts, build our relationship, make us bold and become one with ourselves. And that one we thrive in every negative situation, in every situation we thrive. We rise above them and then we convert them into opportunity. So you will know them by their fruits. It is not about only the things that we are told in the Bible or in the church that we're supposed to do this charity. No. but it is by the totality of your whole experience, life experience, your poverty, your riches, your sickness, your health, your whatever, everything that you will do in your life, the totality of the personality of that you are, how people see you from all angles, are the fruits that you are bearing. And if the fruits are good, people will definitely come around to taste it. That is my message for you. Now, may the overshadowing presence of God that keeps the stars in the open such that they do not fall on us, and keeps the planets in their orbit such that they do not clash with one another, lead and guide you, open your heart and mind such that you become awakened to the truth that you are a thinking being. And as a thinking being, your thoughts are at the beginning of everything. And therefore, you will seek only to entertain the thoughts that brings you together with your higher self, such that there will be free flow of power. There will be free flow of all the good things that is in God. And once it is in God, we are connected with God. It flows into our life experiences effortlessly. And at that time, we don't have to toil, but we only have to allow these things into our life. And they come to enhance and improve our life. That is the truth. You will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Thank you. And God bless you and have a wonderful day. Now, may I take this opportunity to remind you to click on the subscribe button if you haven't done so. Please join us and let us bring this message of positivity and empowerment into our homes, our communities, our societies. And together we'll create beautiful and wonderful, lively environment and community on earth here. Thank you. God bless you.